Tell them.
I'm a new nurse.
Yes. Yes. Mommy's a new nurse. And how did you do what you do? When did you come? How did you end up hearing about us? What happened?
So this was my third time. I came from Fortis College, unfortunately, but so I was there, and then one of my friends, she knew Dr. Shelley. She heard about Dr. Shelley because her name is like everywhere, and she was like, you know what, Leah, like you're pretty much one of the smartest girls in our class. Like I'm surprised you didn't pass the first time, and she like kept encouraging me. And then she was like, why don't you try to go to Dr. Shelley? So, and she had some setbacks, and she was gonna come too, and we were trying to go at the same time. Finances and stuff wasn't working out. And so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna go to Dr. Shelley. So I went there, and I think I started in December, and you guys were about to go on your break. And so I came the very first day, and I think I was here for like 30 minutes, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I want to come back. Like I learned so much within that 30-minute time frame. Then I was sad, like, and I called him up on the phone. I was like, babe, I finally met Dr. Shelley. She said they don't come back until January. I was like, but I gotta get back. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, because you guys were, it was like winter break. So then we came back in January. I was so eager. She told me to go ahead and start psychology over the break. She was like, just touch it. You don't actually have to go and deep dive into it. I want to explain everything when you guys come back. But I deep dive into everything anyway. And I started working on it, and then like ever since then it's been like pretty much grind mode for me. Like I sat at this table, matter of fact, where she was sitting, as you guys know, but he didn't know, that was my seat. And I was kind of territorial about my seat because I want to be close and personal to Dr. Shelley and absorb everything like a sponge. And then I seen like some of my fellow classmates that were sitting at that table when I first came in, they all passed, and I was like, I got to do this. And then I see my friends back there and stuff like that. And I just, like I said, I was pretty dedicated, and I couldn't have done it without Dr. Shelley. Everything else that I tried before didn't work. And
what did you try? What all have you tried?
So I went to this preparatory class at my school. It was like some type of NCLEX prep, and it was supposed to 100% pass rate, which a lot of people failed because of that. And it was pretty much self-taught. Like we came there, and most of the time we sit there eating and stuff like that. Like they only gave us like, I think it was like a week or two to prepare, and it was like 3 hours twice a week come up to the school, but it just wasn't worth it, like the drive and everything. So I did that. I tried Archer beforehand. I think when I first texted her, I was like, hey, I already bought Archer. She was like, no, that's trash. So
pretty much
we didn't get Archer. So then got UWorld.
It's just too easy. That's what real issue with Archer. It's too easy.
And that actually was the reason why I didn't get UWorld, because I compared the two, and I was like, yeah, this platform looks hard as hell. I'm going to go to Archer.
See?
So I wanted something easier for me to study, like to dumbify it for me pretty much. But it ended up didn't work out for me.
Okay.
But yeah, so.
And what day was your test?
My day was, so last Tuesday you guys didn't have class, so it was Friday the 9th.
June 9th. And how many did you get?
So I could have gotten the 85.
It doesn't matter, does it?
But I kind of had a panic attack, so I got 110. Yeah, I completely, so like everything happened to me, like on the way to the exam during that week, like it was a lot. Yeah, like. First of all, he needed to have eye surgery. We went in on Wednesday.
Poor thing.
And we were supposed to schedule a surgery date, and the doctor's like, oh, okay, we're going to see you Friday. Friday's my exam. Mind you, said don't tell anybody. So I didn't tell him. I was like, is there any other date but Friday? He was like, no, you guys got to work around my schedule because we were coming up to here to Cleveland laser surgery. And I was like, he's like, why? You got something to do? You want to sleep in? I was like, no, it's not that. Just the doctor. He was like playing.
Okay, that's insulting.
Yeah.
To me, you want to sleep in? What you think I'm made of? Don't talk to me like that. I have a busy life. I don't like none of it.
So yeah.
Sleep in? Where does doctor? No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
So I was like, no, it's just I have something planned, and I still didn't want to tell him. And then he was like, all right. So then he actually became like my favorite doctor, because afterwards he's like, all right, what can I do? Yeah, he was like, can I schedule it early? I have other patients. They already set in stone. He's like, but I'll make him my first appointment. He's like, it's about a 45, 50-minute surgery. So mind you, my exam is at 1.
No.
His surgery, yep, I kept the date. I was like, I gotta keep the date. Like all this stuff happening. Then we had an eviction notice not eviction notice. It was a shut off notice for like $827 for our gas and everything else. Like that Tuesday that I was supposed to come to class. So it was like everything was piling up. Then my car stopped working. So then I was texting Jasmine like freaking out, and I'm like, I just can't. Like I gotta keep it.
You was a sounding board, wasn't you, baby?
Yeah, I was like, I gotta keep this exam for my family. Like, we need it bad. Like, the roof was like it was just a lot going on. Then it's hard on him. Like, he's, like I said, been my pillar and backbone. I went down
Rock
to
of
just
Gibraltar.
20 hours a week, and he's in hell on his
Hell
back.
yeah! What'd I tell you? Is you sleeping with the enemy or you sleeping with your rock? Y'all better figure it out. That's men too. Men, y'all got crazy women. Y'all better let it go.
But yeah, and then, but from the other side, he can tell you what he saw me doing all the time. 'Cause
Okay,
he
tell
knows
us,
too.
because I know you was like, who is this
I talk
child
like
living
this.
with me?
He's more calmer.
Who is this girl?
I'm Tylen.
Tylen?
Yeah.
Hi, Tylen.
Hi.
Thank you for having her back.
Oh,
A real man.
listen. I'm a talker, but I'm gonna try to
Keep it
just
short.
keep it. Listen,
She's that strong man.
Yeah, strong man.
there's a few things that y'all gotta know or gotta have. For one, when it comes to support, there gotta be somebody that's for you no matter what. There gotta be somebody who share your dream.
That's
You know what
true.
I mean? Like when I met her, she mentioned it one time and was like, "Yeah, I was almost done with school." For what? Well, nursing school. What? I'm going to be out. I think, yeah, I ain't gonna do that. Oh yeah, you're gonna do it. Well, I couldn't do it before because everybody was against me. I didn't have it. I didn't do this, and it started to get tough, and it wasn't even deep into it yet. So she didn't know what tough was. I told her, yeah, go sign up. I'm gonna be here no matter what. So then, you got to remember, anything worth having is worth fighting for. You know what I'm saying? And you got to have somebody that's going to be your coach, going to be the person that got their hand in your back, you know, just won't let you quit. Because it was a couple times she came home crying, or I can't do it, or why don't you just let me just do the LPN? It's easier. Is that what you dream of? Is that what you really want to do? Like, I watch her take care of her clients and the way she interacts, and I'll be on the phone with her sometime. I hear how she goes to bat for all the patients in the hospital, and like she go get the nurses. Like, if you don't get your ass in here and take care of this lady, you
That's
know what I'm
my
saying?
kind of nurse.
So I'm like, nah, you know what? Whatever it takes. Then when it get down to them 16 hours, yeah, I cried a couple times because it was like everything was on my back. I felt like I'm gonna let her down. I already promised she gonna make it. So I would be robbing Peter to pay Paul. I'll be trying to do this. I try to pick up extra hours. Everything we have, my paycheck
Real man.
could be $1,800 that pay period. And by the time I got done paying everything, we had like $100 until the next paycheck. So that shit was tough. So
Yes.
I'm saying it's not for the weak. It's not for the faint of heart. You got to be ready to put your boots on and get out. That's what it is. You know what I mean? And you know, we made it. The enemy was deeply
I
involved.
love that.
You know what I'm saying? He was busy. He's been busy all the way until now. Like, he tried to get us not to be able to come now. Like, one of the cars broke down. The one lady being smart at this car lot that I got, and she, you know, we do that. We got one car that got that little thing on it. You know what I'm saying? That they can shut it off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I told her, go ahead.
The
I
low
said,
key or
yeah.
something.
She
they
cut it
call
off
Now
this
I'm being
morning. so I
smart.
put
You know what I'm
extra
saying? Now I'm
on.
gonna be smart
It's a
back.
lot.
I don't need your
You
car.
gotta get you a job quick.
But anyway,
We
it's
had an
just-
interview this morning. She's gonna meet with my old boss and good friend next week.
Mhm. And I do want to thank you so much. Like,
You're welcome.
when we found out about you, and I saw the pass fail rate, I was like, oh, she's legit. I was like, yeah, we could be broke because you're gonna get in this class then within a week. So
Yes,
we
sure.
did it, you know what I'm saying? And she got to you, and thanks to you, she realized her dream, you know. And now, the sky's the limit.
Yes, it
And the
is.
last thing I'm gonna say to
You'll
y'all,
never have a funky car again.
I don't care. My truck is big and beautiful.
I mean, a baby.
I'm gonna get me a Hellcat now.
Well,
That's
it's
what she
y'all as one, so
Right.
y'all
Yeah,
ain't
yeah.
gonna have to worry about it ever again.
Last thing I'm gonna say, y'all, is don't get deterred by bullshit.
Yeah.
Fuck
Amen.
that click shit, because that's why she ain't fit. I'm being honest now. Now that she passed, I can tell the truth. It's that click shit and people who act like they're your friend or
Yes.
let's study together. No, they trying to piggyback. A lot of people try to piggyback off you and steal what you got.
Yeah.
They don't want you to win.
And
They
you be
want
like, how did she pass that
themselves
test
to
and I
win.
failed? How in God's name?
That jealousy is
People
horrible
jealous too, man.
because
They'll sabotage you.
Yeah.
before each test, it was somebody that always turned on her. It was, oh, I'm your friend, or let's study together, let's do this, and they all turned.
Not
So,
here, you guys. He's
not
talking
here,
about back
not
in
here, 'cause
college.
I
Oh
told
yeah,
her.
because she
Not
said
here.
every time she
But
fails,
I
so I know it wasn't
warned
here.
against
Yeah.
that. I was like, if you do that shit this time, you deserve to fail because you done had them do it twice to you, and it took you off your square, and you ain't passed. But people is gonna try you. You gotta recognize it. You gotta recognize who's for you and who's against you. So don't even deal with it. Like I get it. Love thy neighbor, keep your enemies closer. You get what I'm saying? Just be careful and
We
just
said
do your
that at
shit.
work.
Nose down, get it done.
So you saw her every day grinding.
Listen, I couldn't have did it. This time, like the last time she was in it, she didn't pass by a couple the last time.
Yeah.
And you know how you say don't take it right away? She took it as soon as she could and did horribly.
Yeah.
She
Sometimes
wanted
you
I
do
got
worse.
85.
She
The
wanted
first
to
time I
quit.
got 150. The second time I got 85.
Yeah.
And that's what she said. You killed everybody. So yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you do worse
Yeah.
when you rush like that. You didn't really do anything different, and then you just took it again. It don't work out.
Yeah, I did Archer for like about 2 weeks prep. And it was like within the 45 days. And I was like, all right, cool. It was like a 3-day boot camp that they had. And then I also did some questions too, like a couple of days prior to that. So it was about a week or two, maybe, if that.
I told her
And
I was
then-
telling her.
No.
Yeah, you.
No.
probably
I
should
told her I
tell
was telling her because she came home after the first day she was with you. She was like, I wonder why she told us to do this. Maybe if I get something.
This is what
then
I
can
see.
get this.
Y'all always want to recurl it a little bit.
Exactly.
Perm
Let
it a
me
little
cut this
differently.
And I went crazy. We just paid $1,000 for you not to listen to the ladies who's accredited, who's got all these people through all these testimonies, and you want to change her plan.
He sounded like he was here
no,
earlier.
I'm leaving. Pull that shit. I'm out. I'm gonna stay in the hotel while you study or do whatever you doing. I ain't got no
Oh,
problem.
we told all y'all
Like
business.
that's what she did. But I don't know what you did or what switch you flipped. This
I
woman
probably
was-
charged her
She would get up.
$5 per test or
No,
something.
she would get up like 7 o'clock in the morning, and while she's cooking and doing whatever, she got you in her ear and earbuds the whole time. She take them off. Then she sat at her computer desk that I set up all by herself, and she would study for at least 17 hours a day.
Yeah, sun up to
Every day.
sundown. I always had my
That
pink
that packet was on her body somewhere.
Oh, in the
She
bra,
kept-
in
she
the
kept it with
panties.
her.
Y'all
No
see
matter-
her?
Go to the doctor, she got in her ear. Go to Walmart,
This what I
got
tell
in her
y'all.
ear. It's
I
always
donate
something.
plasma too, and so they kept saying it like that's the girl with the pink back, and everybody will always ask me. Sometimes they would have the guts to say it. They'd be like, "Excuse me, what are you studying? You're always studying." I was like, "Oh, it's just my pink back." And she's like, "Well, what is it for? Is it for?" I know it has to be like a lawyer or something like that. I was like, "No, actually, it's for my nursing degree." And she's like, "Oh, wow." And then like a lot of people just kept asking me. Then like I said, during his eye surgery, when he was getting surgery, I was still looking at my pink packet. I was on my way to my exam. I told you
Oh,
guys
that's
that I
right.
was running out of time and stuff like that. And then
You were panicking, probably.
I was reading my pink packet driving to my exam. I was reading like my psych meds and then my other medication categories. And then it was just like I said, like this whole week was leading up to my exam was crazy. But then I had some light too. Like I was sitting at my table, like when I said all this stuff started coming down. And then I was sitting there just about to open up my packet and I bust out crying. But I felt like a sense of relief like on my back. Like I don't know, it just felt really good. The first time I've ever felt that. And I was like, God, what is this? And then I just heard him whispering like, you got this. And mind you, that was like a Monday or Tuesday. My exam was in a couple of days, so it hadn't happened yet. And so I'm just sitting there and I'm like, oh my gosh. So then later on that day, I kept thinking it was 4 o'clock. So 4 times I thought it was 4 o'clock. So I looked up what was the significance of that, and I'm gonna read it. And it was crazy because, let me go back to it. It says, seeing 444 can be a positive sign that your manifestations are unfolding and your desires are close to becoming reality, especially if you've been putting in the efforts. And then also, my mom had passed away, so I know, like, I got to do this for her. Like, she wanted me to be a nurse and stuff like that. And, like, she was weighing heavily on me at one point in time. And it says, 444 is often interpreted as a sign that your angels are watching over you and offering their support and encouragement. So then, the very next day, I walked outside and there was a red cardinal. Well, that also was another sign because I kept asking God, like, my exam is Friday, all this is happening. Send me a sign to let me know that I should keep this exam on Friday. Like, you know my family needs it. You know I have to take it Friday. Like, I can't push it back anymore. And he put a cardinal on the door, on the porch. And they said cardinals are seen as a symbol of hope, especially during times of hardship, and can signify that positive changes are on the horizon. A sign that a loved one who has passed away is nearby, watching over you or sending their message. So then I like bust out crying, and then he said something about a cardinal. Then my client I was taking care of when I had to put her to bed that night, she said something about 444, and I was like, that's just all confirmation.
That you
And
keep that date.
Yeah. And then so I will say this. So when I very first got in Dr. Shelley's class too, she had these little shirts over there. So I purchased myself a shirt. You remember that day? And then I purchased him a shirt. But I didn't wear this at all. I wore this the day of my exam. I saved it exactly for my exam, and I said that I'm a manifest that when I wear this shirt, it says, you know what it says. Here you go. Straight out of Shelley's nursing review. And it says
You
nurses
still
with
got your old
attitude.
shirt from LPN? Oh my God. What does NWA mean, just in case y'all think I'm on that crazy shit? No, not attitude. Aptitude, which means incredible intelligence. Okay, so yeah, it's a little different than that attitude.
So I'm gonna frame this. So I wore this today because my exam. And then I also had a pair of like red shoes. I meant to bring them, but I was
Red shoes, she said.
and they had like a little heartbeat on them. So at the beginning of the week, I put Leia on the one shoe on the back of it. And then when I was walking into my exam, the actual building, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put RN on it. But I was like, no, they might think I'm cheating. I'm writing something. So I went to the bathroom.
True.
And I'm sitting there and I'm reading my pink packets on the stall. So I cleaned up, washed my hands, stuff like that. So then I was like, all right, everyone's out the bathroom. So I went ahead and I put RN on the back of my shoe. So during my exam was the panic attack that I'm talking about. So I only left myself an hour and a half based off of getting turned around 3 times. The GPS wouldn't allow me to get there. Finally get there.
Oh,
and I'm like,
testing center? Independence?
yes.
Okay.
I believe so, yeah. And so when I got there, I'm like, all right, she says this stuff has to be fresh in your mind. And I know me, like, if I cram too close to an exam sometimes,
Never gonna stick.
it doesn't stick. So I was like, all right, I'm at least try to do this procedure package halfway. And then if I have a little bit more time, I'm going to do the OMG packet, which I should have the OMG packet first, but it's okay.
You're here. I think it worked out.
So I'm sitting there and I take my exam and I'm taking my exam and I'm like, okay, I should know this. It was like a simple question. Couldn't think of the answer to save my life. And so I was like, all right, I need to back up, slow down, take a breather. I put water in my face, went to the bathroom, came back, sat and took my exam. I've always struggled with doing the 30 questions an hour like you always suggest, but I ended up taking the whole damn time. Like
5 hours.
yeah, I think I
That's
had
good.
like, it was like 35 minutes left, and the lady came out, and it was like crickets in the building. She was like, she looked at my exam, and she was like, how much time do you have left? An hour. And mind you, I was still taking it at the time. And I'm like, if she will shut up, I'm trying to concentrate. I barely can think right now. So I'm sitting there, and I'm still taking it, and then finally, like, I look around me, and everybody's gone. And then I'm panicking, like
That's
I'm crying.
That's panic.
Yeah. So he didn't, the amount of well, I'm stuttering now. See, it's getting a little frustrated.
That's all right. You're an RN.
But yeah.
No matter.
So he didn't know I was taking my exam. So mind you, all this time I didn't know it was gonna take 5 hours. So I dropped him off at 9:30, 10 o'clock, trying to get back at 1, because it's like an hour drive from Cleveland. So it's like 5:30. He's like, I was like, I know he's gonna like bite my head off when they finally get him on the phone. So I'm like, and he's called me. My phone's turned off because you know they make you turn your exam off. They did the fingerprint and all that stuff. They put it in a locker. You have to unzip it, and if you touch it, like, you know, they have to do this investigation. So
yeah, they have.
yeah. So I finally called him, and I just knew he was gonna bite my head off. He was like, I was like, hello, and he was like, where are you? And I was like, I just took my exam. He's like, what? And he was like so happy, whatever, but I thought he was going to chew my head off, but he didn't. Then I was like crying all night. Couldn't sleep. I kept looking it up, and I was like, I knew that question. I knew this is the answer. Like, this is the symptoms. Like, Dr. Shelley said this, and Dr. Shelley said that. Like, it can't be. And then why did they ask me? So I think I went up to like 110. I think.
Yeah, take her phone, right. Just take it.
I was like, wait
Just look at her questions, baby.
All night. I couldn't
tomorrow. They're
sleep.
gonna send you an email.
I was like, babe, you're gonna have
6
to.
in the morning.
You're gonna have to put me in a psych ward if I don't pass this time, because I honestly don't have it in me. Like, I gave it my all, and then I screamed and I was like, oh my God, I passed! And then like,
Did
yeah.
she scare you?
No, I said, I know. Just like that.
He pretty much
like
knew.
You didn't know. I knew.
He didn't say it like that. He
Yeah,
actually
when
was
you
butt
put in the
naked,
work-
dropped the towel, was like, ah! So actually, he wasn't like that. He didn't say I know. He was getting out the shower, butt naked.
I said I know.
He's like, time done.
All right.
Me time. I done got you time done.
All right.
I ain't even mad. That's what's up. Yay! Now, how many questions did you get?
Oh, because of that panic attack, I had like 110.
Who cares, right?
So,
She
yeah.
nailed it. Yeah, you're an RN. What is
Yeah.
that?
Okay, and then we want to give. Oh, I have to shout out my baby too.
Oh, yeah, we need to talk about you because number one, your shoes are gorgeous. Your bell-bottom pants are to die for. And then your hair is on fleek. So guess what? I got something for you, girl. Let me see. Where is it? Hold on. Y'all talk about the baby. Tell her name. I'll shout her out so I can get her together.
This is Tamber. How old are you, boo boo? She's 5. She turned 6 next month. And she's been my pillar too. You know, she's been sacrificing a lot of me and her time. I asked her the other day how did it make her feel. Matter of fact, you told me. How did it make you feel when mommy was always studying?
Sad.
Why were you sad? She said because I wanted to play with you. So I know you guys that have kids, you guys know that feeling. So it was like kind of hard to do that. And then like I even heard her upstairs one time crying like she doesn't love me. She's always studying. She's not playing with me. And I felt bad. Like and I had to take time and we've been watching scary movies and everything. Just spending time ever
you
since.
get your mommy
and-
back. So let me holler at you because what you say your name was? What's your name, babe? Amber or Tamber?
Tamber.
Oh, that's better than Amber. That's better. So let me tell you what's up. Mommy spent almost probably half your life to you studying, didn't she? Like she been in school as long as you know, and you like, well, when is this over? Because you can't play with mommy. Y'all can't go do nothing. All the money that went out the window. I mean, it's real. It's real. But guess what? She couldn't have passed if you wasn't a good girl in school. What grade you in? You go to school? What school? You're in kindergarten yet? What grade? Not yet?
I am.
You are in kindergarten? Can I just tell you that if you're not a good girl in kindergarten, she can't pass her test. Because if you're a bad girl, the teacher's gonna call her all the time and say, Tamber's naughty, she's been awful. I don't know what's going on with Tamber, but you're gonna have to get her because she's not a good girl. And then she gets all worried, and then she might even cry. And then daddy gets like, oh, you're being so bad. And then it's just awful for parents to go through, and she can't study and concentrate. Like she can't even think when you're a bad girl. So something tells me that you are a good girl, and I need you to go shopping and buy something you want. Can you do that? Oh, okay.
She gave you boo boo. Okay, thank you.
That's yours.
What do you
Mom.
say?
You're welcome. I appreciate you.
Give her a hug.
You're such a good girl. Oh, the baby. And your clothes. Look at her outfit, y'all. You go shop, okay? She tall.
All right, she's gonna be taller than me. I'm
She's gonna be
shorter.
taller than you, girlfriend.
Get on 10 and chill, girl.
She is cute. I mean that. Tamber, you the bomb, honey. I'm just trying to tell you. Now, what is y'all doing in here? Y'all playing with this band. Timber.
Timber.
It's timbre.
cute.
It's spelled Timbre. It's a musical word.
It is cute.
It means the color of sound. She's very colorful.
That's
Her whole,
Look at
her whole
you.
everything is just a different color every day.
Oh,
Oh, that sounds like us.
I like what I'm seeing. I'm peeking. I love that.
I'm gonna give this to her first.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I
Sherry.
don't ever want to
She
leave you
love
out
that.
either.
Mm.
Yeah, because we don't.
Ooh.
Everyone knows, like, you know, you're the backbone of the class
You
too,
are the
and so I
backbone.
appreciate
She'll
you, and I
make
love
copy and
seeing
stuff for
you.
boot camp. She
Yeah.
is the backbone. You better believe that.
I always
My
ask
daughter
her,
this
where are
morning
you when you're not
when
here. I was like, where is she?
Yeah. She was at the polls one time. She was like, where is she?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Ice child.
Ice child. She crazy.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, look at this. You know I like stuff like this. I can write about the bad babies. It's my
Right.
diary. Yeah, I can write about y'all. Y'all dumb shit y'all be doing on a daily, regular basis.
It's not big enough.
What is this, baby?
No, for real.
It's not big enough. You right about that. Let's see what she do.
Memoirs.
Memoirs. I love memoirs. What is this, honey? Oh, shit. Oh, wow. And then I lose my keychain. I need every bit of this. I lost, look, the man that gave me a ring and the key to his house, right? Lost that the first grade time. I said, I still want to marry you. I just lost the key. Sorry. Oh, this is nice. Honey. Wait a minute, but this is really cute too.
You know who
Something's in there when she
Oh,
reads
something's in
We have to read
there.
this first, though.
Okay. All right, it says, oh, you know my blind ass. So let me put my glass. Girl, look at here, look at here.
here. Blue eyes, baby. Blue eyes. Okay, difference maker, a very special person who changes lives daily. An ordinary person who accomplishes extraordinary things by inspiring others to be the best that they can be. Someone who makes the impossible possible. That's up there. And the difficult easier by modeling passion, wisdom, goodness, and joy. Never forget you are the piece that made the difference. Thank you. I like the puzzle piece. What is this? Shut the front door.
Well, shut it then.
Oh my God. That is so cute. A little pocket hug. Look, y'all. I love this. I got something else to fuss at them to stay away from the cabinet for. Look at that. Look at that. That is so cute. Where you find something like this, y'all? This is cute. I really like that.
The missing
Look,
piece.
Sherry, the missing piece. Sometimes you need a pocket hug. These days it's been crazy, child. What are y'all whispering about? See how they do?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we
Okay,
just-
now this one is really special to me because I know I talked about all the other stuff, but no one knows, like, well, I don't know if you know how much you touch all of our students. Like, I know I'm quiet, I sit in the back, and I'm not really good at speech. You can see he is. He even took the floor, but
Y'all are both very
Yeah.
good. You're a good couple, is what I see.
Cute.
thank you.
Or
But, yeah.
triple, as the case may be.
I love you and I love your enthusiasm and like how you were just like lively, like you're up here dancing, shaking it, screaming, hollering, everything, like she about her
The
money.
anesthesiologist doctor, they was like, don't play her too close. She'll start dancing. Don't say nothing to Shelly. I was like, break it on down and went all like that. The anesthesiologist was like, no, you ain't got nothing on
This
me.
is why.
And I was like, oh shit, she was old.
Y'all in there with her?
This is all out in front of all the post-op patients. They were like, yes! You better be yourself out here. You can't be nobody but you. Don't dummy it up. Don't dull it down. Don't decrease your shine. Don't dimmer your light because somebody don't like it and yours is brighter. Don't do it. I did it for years. It wasn't me. That's why I've been married 17 times. But it's all good. Right, boo-boo kitty.
Right. But yeah, we
What
love
you
you and
talking
I
about, girl?
appreciate you. Like I said, I wouldn't have done it without you, without boot camp, without this class, like without coming to toe to toe. That's definitely been very, very helpful. And even like some of the friends that I did make in here, I know it was mostly to myself over there, but then little ones like Essence, Jasmine, and Shannon, and all of them, like they all, and then you too, like we all started coming around and talking to me and things like that, and it was like, let's study together.
She
and we
was
all
very
were like,
shy when she started, very
Yeah.
quiet. I think Jasmine got her together.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was shy.
Never missed class.
What did I tell
always
you on the
here.
phone? I was like, I was wondering because you missed toe to toe and you was about to get cussed out.
Yeah.
Tuesday, somebody stand in your seat. I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
And you ain't come here, and I'm like, something ain't right.
Then I was freaking out because I wanted to tell Dr. Shelley I passed, but then she wasn't texting me back. So I text Jazz and I was like, is she mad at me because I didn't come to class? And I was like calling her like all weekend, and they were checking on me. I was like, I forgot she's a celebrity. We gotta wait our turn to talk to her. So
I ain't know
yeah.
that number yet.
Yeah.
Key
So I
on-
was like,
key on the word that she just said. You're
What?
a celebrity.
oh yeah, she's definitely a celebrity. She's the goat of
It's the
healthcare,
reason
goat
why
of
I'm saying
everything.
Oh.
Like I said, she's selfless. She gives her all blood, sweat, and tears. Like she made jokes, but I wasn't here, but I know it's probably true that she was probably here on her wedding day that day. You told us
I
that.
was definitely
yeah.
here on my wedding day.
Like stuff like that is just dedication.
I was like,
Stuff
I could do a quick toe to toe before that day. I mean, it's 2:00. I gotta be out of here 1:30. I'll make it on time. Don't worry about it. I'll be there. Yeah.
And it's just like she's different than any other professor that you'll ever have. She's not really a professor. She's like a mentor. She's like the mother. She's the goat of nursing, doctor of nursing. So I present this to you.
Wow. I
She's
ain't
gonna
got
show you guys.
nothing like this. Look at all these little pictures. These is people that was with you.
I specifically took those ones.
She took all the testimonies and put them in a thing.
And it says,
Everybody that was in class with her when she started.
you know how you got Netflix
Look
and
at all these
she
people, y'all. These all y'all friends that was in class. That's on
called-
Shannon. Look at that. Oh my God, shut up. Like for real, y'all gotta see this shit. This is deep. Oh my God, how did you do it though? How did y'all figure this shit out? Look at the play button.
I want to explain what it is though.
Oh,
So
Shelly
you
Fix.
you know how she always gets us to watch Netflix. You guys are just watching it. So this is called a Shelly Flicks. So it has the Dr. Shelley nursing review, and it says what Dr. Shelley
Look at the
said,
stars.
and it says 5 stars for the 100% best doctor.
Oh yeah, that's
And then it says Dr. Shelley is
Florence
a profound.
Nightingale Award.
Mm-hmm.
she was the one.
And it says play. It has
That's
starring Dr. Shelley. Genres
Shut
are
your mouth.
devotion, selflessness, love, and dedication. #1 in global today. Florence Nightingale Award. It has all of the inspiring testimonies of
This
people that I
this
am
is
here.
crazy to me. This is crazy. These were all the people that were here when she had come. Oh my
And
God.
You can read them that part.
Dr. Shelley is a profoundly inspiring professor who embodies unwavering dedication, compassion, and kindness for her students and patients. Yeah, I love my patients too, just as much as I love y'all. With her infectious enthusiasm, uplifting humor, and boundless energy, she cultivates a dynamic learning environment that empowers, motivates, and inspires. Damn, y'all poetic. Damn. Her lasting impact is a testament to her unshakable commitment, and her presence is a precious gift that enlightens minds, touches hearts, and inspires personal growth. To the world, you are an exceptional educator, but to us, you are a shining beacon of hope, our guiding light, and a true inspiration. We are deeply grateful for you, Dr. Shelley.
That is so good.
Y'all,
It's so nice and so thoughtful.
this is so
Stuff.
cute. Hey.
Yeah, I had to get a photo with you and the echo in my picture. So I photobonded, but oh well.
Say, hey.
Look at the little words on the thing.
Yep.
Y'all, I'm finna pass this around because it's deep as hell. These kids all passed their test, and they was in there with her in the class when she first came.
That is so cute. And then she
That's
got the
cute.
thing from the party.
Yeah, I mean everything. Like who does that? Okay, I gotta get a picture with the baby. Hold on, child. Hold on, cause I'm pumped now.
Say,
Child.
hold on, child.
Hold on, child. Okay, we need a picture cause you so cute. Would you get a picture of us, child? Come on, man. You the rocket your broad. You better get your behind up in here. You done got this baby and the license and over there in the West Hill somewhere.
I want this to show. I really like this. Baby. This is a part of me now.
We
So
got
we're
in
gonna get
there.
this framed.
We in there good. Oh, I should probably make you in here too, just in case that don't act right. Cause that thing.
There's the camera right here, baby. Oh, right there. Never
Either
mind.
way, it don't matter.
Look at me.
One up, one
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I love you, baby.
Check it.
Yeah, love you.